Hello and welcome to the hospital. Let's hop right in. I don't think I turned it down enough. Best experience with headphones. Well, good for you. I only wear headphones. Oh, adjust the brightness using the bar above until you can barely see the word crux out on the door. Well, I'm going based off OBS. That looks good. I don't think I moved it at all. I think it's just still in the dead center. Oh, I have feet. Okay. When the virus got me, I was hoping I would be among the majority who get only mild symptoms and recover quickly. But my condition grew worse day by day. I checked into the hospital last week, barely able to breathe. Paid a lot to get a I paid a lot to get a private room, and I was lucky they managed to find one. There are no vacant rooms in the hospitals across the country as a pandemic wreaks havoc. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm struggling to read like usual. It's a pandemonium out there. So many sick, so many dying. I feel like I've become a number, a statistic. Is this about COVID? I think I'm growing sicker. I feel faint and weak all the time. Yesterday at night, they had increased my oxygen intake. I heard them talking about having to put me under to intubate me if my condition got worse. Is that supposed to intubate? Is that supposed to be like incubate? I don't know. What if I don't make it? Would be a horrible way to die, alone in this room. I was never a believer in God or in heaven or in hell. I wonder what happens to a person after they die. I've never really stopped to think about it until now. I guess I was too busy living life and chasing shadows to think about death. Feeling weak. So weak. I'll think I'll sleep now. I barely breathe. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go to sleep. What is intubate? Is that a word? Oh, insert a tube. Okay. Makes a whole lot more sense. I was thinking incubate does not make any sense in that context. I'm up? How am I up on my feet? Can't remember getting out of bed. Walk around using WASDs. Okay. Game saves automatically. Thanks. Oh, very. Bathroom door. The bathroom door appears to be locked. It's silent. I remember the doctors and nurses hooking me up to this thing. It's infernal beeping, the hiss of pumping oxygen. It's one of those terrifying things in hospitals. All the machines whose purpose you don't know. I think the purpose of the machine you were talking about is to help you breathe. My bed. It looks as if it was recently made. What did I get off it? Who came in and made it? I don't remember any of it. The rest of the room looks neat too. As if this room was recently vacated. Spent days on this bed, struggling to breathe. Feels weird to be up and about. Well, you use this opportunity to escape the hospital. That person out there. Maybe a doctor? I need to find out what's going on. I need to turn this down even more. This is very loud on OBS. I'm going to turn up my headphones volume up so it'll be louder for me. Where is everybody? But not as loud for you guys. When I checked in here, these corridors were full of activity all day and night, filled with nurses and doctors and patients. Let me see, where am I? Observe precautions, stay safe. Yep, this is about COVID. I never got COVID. Locked. That's odd. There are no room numbers on the door. Pretty sure I'd been room numbers. Pretty sure I'd seen room numbers when I checked in. I thankfully never got COVID. No matter how close I was to people who had it. I remember my mom got sealed, just like the others. I remember my mom got it. But even then, you know, everyone in the family left the house. She stayed in a house by herself. When I checked in here, struggling to breathe, there were two harried but kindly nurses sitting behind this desk, answering calls, filing papers, welcoming patients. They sure had their hands full. But everyone left, went to a different house out of fear of getting COVID. I stayed, never got it, never felt sick, no luck. Didn't these doors open out to the lobby with elevators? That would have been my only way out. Except it looks like I can't leave this way. I should probably find another way out. Miss Nurse, hello, lady. Hi, pretty lady. What you doing in here? Yeah, but I never got COVID. I'm not too worried about it for my own personal health. I did wear a mask, not just for my sake. COVID happened back when I was in school. So they made us wear masks and all that. And I wore it, but when they said we could take them off, I took them off. Because even if I did get it, I don't think I would have gotten sick. Are these patient wards? Or are they deserted? There's got to be someone, a nurse or doctor, who can help me and tell me what's going on. And I'm not trying to say that like, oh, I'm so resilient. No, I feel like I was one of those carriers who had COVID, just didn't show any symptoms. What? Someone on the other side of this door? This room looks like the one I was put in. But it's a mess. Yeah, someone crapped the bed too. How awful. There's some kind of stain. I guess the bed wasn't cleaned after the last patient departed. How are you still so loud on OBS? That figure. Sound came from out there. Figure I saw on the TV. It reminded me of... No, it can't be. I must be imagining things. Maybe that's what this whole thing is. Some lucid dream I've been having while my body lies in some kind of coma. That could be it. I wonder if COVID is still prevalent. A lot of people did die to COVID. I mean, a lot. So I'm not saying it's fake. I know COVID was real. That's why when they told us to wear the mask, I wore them. And then COVID... Why are you walking so sassily? And then when COVID, died down, I think it was my senior year of high school when it died down. Every kid was wearing masks. Then I remember one week, a Friday, they said, hey, you no longer have to wear masks. And then the following Monday, nobody had their masks on. Maybe like a few older teachers had their mask on. It's locked. Who shut the door? Was that a corpse in there? This dream is growing increasingly disturbing. Like a few older teachers had their masks on, but that was about it. I haven't heard much about COVID now. Is someone toying with me? Am I being led? Figure I saw. What about the figure? All right, I'm gonna stop talking about COVID. It can't be her. It's a dream. A nightmare, rather, in which I'm trapped. How can it be her? Who is her? Hello? Pretty lady? What? How? How did I get here? I recognize this place. Furniture and the way they're arranged. This looks like... I couldn't read that. It can't be her. Can't see her face, but I know her anywhere. How is this possible? Who are you? She's been dead for 4 years. Nia, is that you? This isn't real. I'm dreaming. A familiar silence. This is some monstrous dream. Memories of those horrific events of 4 years ago are coming back to me. The doubt and the guilt that have haunted me since. Could I have saved your life? Had I done things differently? And at what cost? I couldn't have saved you, Nia. I'm sorry for what happened, Nia. Ooh. Sorry for what happened? Like cold silence. What does she want? Nia? Am I going crazy? Or is this some fever dream seeded by my past while my body lies wasting away on a hospital bed? Yeah. I remember this picture. We had it taken out by the beach just after we had yet another bitter fight. She was just 24, but by then, she had already begun to show increasingly frightening signs of mental illness that would later consume her. Erratic, violent shifts in temperament, brooding silences, fixed stares, an obsession with my whereabouts, self-harm. I tried to get her to get help. She refused. When it was clear she was becoming a danger to both of us, I ended our relationship. Then it got worse. A lot worse. Phone calls, the stalking, the threats. And finally, I woke up in one night to find her standing over my bed staring at me, her dark eyes empty and unreadable, her mouth stretched in a chilling grin. When I saw what she was holding in her hand, what did she have? Photo taken by the beach at the worst point of our relationship. She ripped it up in a fury when I ended our relationship. What is this photo doing here? I have no clue. Hello? Can't move. What is this place? It's a hospital. What do you mean, what is this place? It's clear. Wheelchairs, hospital doors. It is very dark for me. How does it look on OBS? Not as dark, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'll turn up the brightness a little bit. Yeah, that should be a little bit better for you guys. Door. Nia? Who would abandon a dead body here? The stench is horrible. I should move on. Is that Nia? Or is that me? The toes. It might be me. I hope that body doesn't move. Doesn't budge. Oh, crap. Well, it did move. But not in the way I thought it was gonna move. I thought the corpse was gonna move. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dead bodies. I thought you were moaning for a second, and I got very concerned. I thought something was going to happen. I guess not. Locked. Looks like the roof is falling apart. You know what this is like? That night 4 years ago when I woke up to find her standing over me. She was holding a knife. As I watched, she raised it and held it to her own throat. She said, "I don't want to live without you." Before she could hurt herself, I leaped at her, grappled the blade away, and subdued her till the authorities arrived. Then they put her in an institute, a mental hospital. A week later, I got that terrible call. So, this is guilt about breaking up with someone. Yeah. Nia. Oh. Why did you do it? Why did you have to go like this? They told me what you wrote on that note, your last words. What do you want from me? I did what I could. Why are you tormenting me? Ooh. Yeah. You know, I think... Hi. Nia, what do you want from me? Think of that note you left, the last words you ever wrote. You wrote, "I'm never going to let you go." I know those words were meant for me. Is that what this is about? That if I'd done things differently, perhaps I'd been more compassionate, you might still be alive? That's tough. You know, I think I'm back in my room. How did I get here? Nia? I think that I was lying on fighting for my... Or am I well? Or am I still trapped in this nightmare? This is going to be my opinion on this. Take with it with what you will. Do I dare go out there? What will I find? A bustling hospital. Smiling faces telling me I'm better and I can go home. Shadowy halls haunted by my past. Am I in a coma? Trapped in a body that is wasting away while I suffer a fever dream born of guilt? Or am I dead and this is my afterlife? These dread halls and a tormented soul stalking me for all eternity. I don't think it's the end. Oh, that's the end. Okay, I'll say this. I feel like dating someone out of fear of them hurting themselves. I feel like you should not. If you break up with someone and they start saying all these things about how they're going to hurt themselves, that's obviously not love. I've never had to go through that, but I've always been of the mindset that don't change your opinion. Don't change what you decided to do, even if they say all these things that they're going to do to themselves. That's just what I think. I'm going to end this video here. It was a crazy topic, jumping from COVID to this. Like, oh my gosh. Good game. I hope I didn't offend anyone. If I did, I apologize. I was not trying to offend anyone. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I'm glad. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.